It can be a good morning, it can be a good afternoon, or it can be a good night. Now, when you say good morning or good afternoon, what do you mean? Good morning is this morning is good. Let us rejoice it. Let us validate it. And if the morning is not good, let us make it good. This creative approach, we should gently and constantly remind ourselves, if you have to create ultimate wealth, and become an happy champion skill. Now, my request to you in this online, let us be very alert to one fact. 1 hour or 45 minutes dedicate to this course there. For 5 days, this boot camp will go. And in that 45 minutes or 1 hour, be very focused. All right. And if you're focused, come with a commitment. I'm going to get the best out of this online, and the best will happen to you. Ultimately, champions are one who they focus, the power of focus they will have. They get what they focus. Let us play a small game. Wherever you are, please stand up, all right? And then what do you do? I want you to just turn around. Let this see, just turn around this, all right? In your room, wherever you are, turn around. All of you, when I say turn around, then I say, see red color. Come back. Again, turn around and see green color. Turn around and see black color. Stop. Right. Now, what do you see when I said red color? Did you see red color or shades of red? Yes. When he says see green color, did you see green color? Yes. Right. When you see green color, did you see really red color? No. So therefore, you get what you focus. If I say red color, I look somewhere, I will see red. And when I see red, I don't see blue or green. So you get what you focus. If you focus on being a champion, you will get, sir. So that's the commitment I need to have. And I assure you and promise you, even a little you will get, your life can change. As Lord Krishna in the Gita says, Swalpamapi asya dharmasya trayate bahato bayat. In Urdu, there's a beautiful शायरी, सोच का बदलो सितारे बदल जाएंगे, नज़र का बदलो नज़ारे बदल जाएंगे, कश्तियाँ बदलने का ज़रूरत नहीं, दिशाओं का बदलो किनारे बदल जाएंगे. All right, change your direction and the shore will change. Change your thought and your stars will change. You don't have to change your boat. So keep this, and therefore that change will be a game changer in your life. Keep this in your commitment, right? Having said that, I want you to understand, please see, don't be trapped like the sea diver. You know, there was a sea diver, pearl diver, right? He gets into the sea to search for pearls. Pearls are an oyster, all right? So therefore he looks for oyster. From the oyster there's pearl. As he is going down and he sees an oyster, the oyster sees, hey, there's a pearl diver, he is coming to catch me. So what the oyster does is, he takes a pearl next to it there and puts it on the leaf, so that now the pearl diver can get the pearl and leave the oyster. But the pearl diver went straight to didn't see the pearl, he got the oyster and went away. All right, now this is a beautiful story. What is that I'm conveying? It is so obvious he could have taken the pearl, but the pearl diver was conditioned and programmed to get the oyster, for in the oyster is the pearl, all right, and therefore he missed the obvious pearl. Most of us are conditioned to become failures. We are not conditioned to be winners. In this online, I'll tell you how you can be, right, condition yourself to become champions, and not just champions. Right, be a happy champion, because right, in this rat race, even if you win, you continue to be a rat. So what I'm going to give you an overview of what this kind of online is going to be. It's mind boggling. It will change your life, but be like very focused, because champions are focused people. First overview, please see the keynote as I'm showing. All right, first, to create, you have to create a powerful why. All right, when you have to get out on the bed in the morning, you should have a powerful reason for you to get out. And if you don't have a powerful why in you, you will get out, you will not feel like getting out of the bed itself, and your life will be a drag, life will become like a pajama. So therefore, today I'll talk how you get out of your bed with a powerful why. Why should I get up? Or how can I create a peak in this? So how to create a powerful why, so passion and mission, which I'm going to do it on the online. But mind you, this is not a discourse. It is a boot camp. And I'll tell you what the boot camp is. First, can you see this? Creating a powerful I, which you have a passion and mission. Second, what is a strong block which stops you in going forward? See the keynote there. What is a strong block which stops you to going forward? We want to go forward, but something stops us. Something is held back. So we'll touch on what stops us there from going forward. What is the third is, what is the state of being required to fulfill our dreams? All of us have dreams and we should know how to fulfill those dreams. I will help you. I'll give you tools how you go. But now your state of being should be so powerful. Your dreams you should be able to attract, sir. So therefore, right, that I'm going to touch as an overview, please. Then what is the formula for successful people? A good cook has a recipe. Champions and winners and successful people have a formula. There is no standard formula, but there is an unstructured formula. So this is what we're going to do, that overview of today's, right? What is the formula? We are so often pulled back even though we want to go forward. What pulls us back? We want to go forward. Something pulls us back. It is different from the other one which is said. All right. What pulls us back? I will say it is a lack of perspective. Most of us are like, Stephen Covey says, a ship in the ocean without a compass. People don't have a perspective. So their life is like drifting and drifting becomes there. So therefore we'll be touching. Then the sixth point, mind is ruminating how to handle with reference to what we want. Most of the mind is ruminating, spinning. You're sitting down, your mind is spinning. All right, how to handle, and you have to focus on what you want, sir. Right. Then the seventh point, the brain works on a cybernetic principle. I'll be telling you Maxwell Maltz principle of psycho-cybernetics. It's a wonderful principle. I will tell you here. Eighth one, I've already told you, most of us are like a ship without a compass. We have to create a compass. This online will tell you how to create. This is the first day, please. Then I'll say the quality of your life is the quality of your communication. The quality of your life is the quality of your communication. I'll tell you what is that. Then please see, sleep. In sleep, we do nothing. But in that nothing, there is something very deep is happening in our body. Lot of repair work is happening. So sleep, it is nothing we are doing, but in nothing there's tremendous repair work is happening. And therefore, please understand, if your sleep is disturbed as you're going forward, something is basically broken. How to have a healthy sleep, which also I will be explaining to you. I hope you are clear. This is the overview. Again, I'm reminding you, it is not a discourse. It is a what? It is a boot camp. Understand? Now keep this into perspective. Now I'll go forward. All this I'll be answering as I'm going there, and will give you homework what to do. Just remember, just reflect on this. A person was selling hand fans, and he was going around and selling hand fans, and he was saying each hand fan is 1,000 rupees, it lasts for 1,000 years. The king was watching, he calls him and says, how can you call this hand fan 1,000 rupees and is so old, anytime you can tear, and hand fan is hardly 10 rupees, how are you saying 1,000 rupees and it will land for 100 years? He said, no sir, this will land for 100 years, therefore it's 1,000 rupees. The king is saying, you're a smart guy, if it does not, I'm going to cut your neck. He said, okay. So he gives 1,000 rupees, gets the hand fan, and the king is hand fan, and the hand fan tears. The king was cocksure he is not going to come. But the next day, the hand fan vendor was saying, 1,000 rupees, 100 years, 1,000 rupees, 100 years. The king was shocked, calls him, hand fan is stone. So be ready to cut your neck. And he says, 60 years of my experience I'm selling hand fans. You're the first person who toned this hand fan. How did you handle it? The king was shocked. All right. Oh, you mean how to handle a hand fan as a king? I don't know. But please, before you kill me, tell me how you handle the hand fan. Because you're the first person who was done. The king said, I took the hand fan and I fanned it like this. Here you made the mistake. The king said, The vendor said, then how to hand fan? When I say it lasts for 100 years or 1000 years, you have to keep the hand fan like this and then shake your head. Then it will land for so many years. Now please tell me, the answer the vendor gave is a smart answer. And what is a smart answer? I'll pause. Tell me quickly. Write down what is a smart answer. He was using in Sanskrit, we say kutarka. He was justifying his error. He was justifying by saying, oh, this is not the way to use the hand fan. In Sanskrit, we call this kutarka. Right? Most of us go on justifying, and we go on justifying what happens to us. Right? Our productivity will not happen. Hey, why have you not produced this result? Your mind will justify, oh, I am not able to produce this result because the atmosphere is not good. I am not able to produce result because I come from a unsupportive team. Sir, first block for you to be a champion is this justifying mind. Please drop this justifying mind and bring a creative mind. And this is what the online is going to tell you. Now, I'll give an example for you to do, and I'll give you worksheets for you to do that. Next, how do you stop that? By bringing a creative mind. Reflect on another beautiful story. A salesman was sent to Africa to go and sell shoes. He goes and does a survey of selling shoes, comes back and says, right, no possibility to sell shoes because nobody is wearing shoes. The sales company sends another salesman to Africa. He goes and does a survey and says, full possibility to sell shoes because nobody is wearing shoes. See, one salesman says nobody is wearing shoes and therefore no possibility to sell. The other person says, hey, nobody is wearing shoes, there is full possibility to sell shoes, sir. And therefore, one was a possibility thinker, the other was not a possibility thinker. If you have to become efficient in life, all right, you have to become a possibility thinker. Then you will become a champion, sir. And then such a champion, please understand, for him, winners never quit, quitters never win. So this person had an attitude, winners never quit and quitters never win. Now, I'm giving you a background on this online. Be listen very alert and even a little change your life. But I'm reminding you, this is not a discourse. It is a boot camp. I've given you a background. Now, what is a boot camp? What is a boot camp? Boot camp is, please understand, a boot camp is, right, what is a boot camp? Military, the trainees, recruits gets trained in the army, that is called a boot camp. The recruits gets trained in the army before they enter the army. So rigorous training is called boot camp. So it is more doing more than sheer knowing. So therefore, that is a boot camp. And therefore, for military training, please, and it's called boot camp. So in a military training, what is important? Look at the keynote, sir. Please see this. Discipline is important. You have to be focused is important. You have to be a team. Military is important team. Goal has to be achieved. You should know how to flow. Battle can be lost, but not the war. I may lose this battle, not the war. All right. You should know to withdraw. Military people should know to withdraw and the right time enter, center and break the opponent's center, sir. Now this is great training, sir. Now why am I giving you all this? Why am I giving you all this? You should be like military training. And in the military training, like a boot camp, you should have discipline. Now this online, you should have discipline. I'll be giving you homework. And in the homework, you have to send the homework through WhatsApp to me. Right? And I will see the homework. So, and see what your difficulties are. So you need this tremendous discipline. I'll tell you have to wake up at 5 o'clock and we'll open a WhatsApp group. All right. When you get up at 5 o'clock and I'll inspire and motivate you why you should get up at 5 o'clock. All right. So you need to have discipline. Champions have discipline. You also need to have discipline. Military camp people have discipline. One, they should be focused. A military person is focused on what he wants to achieve. You also have to focus on your dreams, focus on your goals, how to create goals, how to focus, I'll tell you, be focuser. Secondly, a military person operates as a team. You also have to be in this body is also a team. Your hands, your legs, your brain, your eyes, your nose, your ears. It's like a team. And like a team you have to operate. And army people, military people know it's a team, sir. Alright? And you should know how to flow. You should know how to flow. In a boot camp, you know you have to get the goal, you should know how to flow. In life, this is your goal. You may lose the battle, alright? But please understand, you have not lost the war. Please understand, you understand? So you have to achieve your goal. Say you have to go achieve a goal. When you want to achieve your goal, you go focused. And any military person knows how to defend, knows how to attack. You also should defend from the other's onslaught. You should know how to attack means go towards your goal. See, I'm a fourth dan in martial art. So I'll say even a simple movement, a defend, attack, I'm not going to elaborate to you, but I will show you. So for example, I'll show you how you should flow also. For example, simple. I'll say, for example, somebody attacks, I should know how to defend. But I'm also withdrawing. Right? So also, to reaching your goal, you should defend from opponents. Then you should know how to attack. Means how to go towards your goal. Here in the corporate world, how to go towards your goal. Then you should know how to defend. Then you should know how to attack. Then you should know how to defend. And you should know how to flow. So therefore, in martial art, we are taught, right? Withdraw, attack, defend, attack, defend, attack, defend, attack, defend, right? And flow. So too also in life, right? Attack in life, I'm saying go towards your goal. Defend from obstacles. And you should know how to flow, right? Your battle you may lose, not the war, sir. So I'm going to tell you how to bring into this. And therefore, like how in a boot camp, see, for example, if you can't understand this, I'll give you an example. You go to a gym. What do you do in a gym? All right? There are different instruments in the gym. All right? You want to build your biceps, you build your bicep. Triceps, you build. So too in this online, what is the muscle which is not working for you? I'll help you to work. What is the muscle which is working well? How to go forward? So therefore, muscles, if a creative muscle is not working in you, I will help you. If a kind of, let us say, focused muscle is not working in you, I'll help you. So each one will have one strength and one weakness. How to strengthen the strength, weaken the weakness, how in a gym you go. So which muscle for you to do to achieve your dream, I'll be telling you. Therefore, it's a boot camp. I'm only motivating right now, giving you, see this and being there. So it is a training program here. Keep this into perspective, right? Now, pause for a moment. Digest what I'm saying before I go further. Totally focus. Be like an army person. Know how to defend yourself from weaknesses. How you know to attack to go towards your goal. Attack in the sense penetrate. Now, first thing I want all of you to write down. See the keynote there? Write down. Alright? What should be your perspective? Most of us, there's no perspective. So what is your perspective in life? So I call it creative perspective. As Stephen Covey says, most of us are like a ship in the ocean without a compass. So you don't know where you're going. So I want you now in the first day to create a perspective, sir. Now how do you create a perspective? Write down, paper and pencil, write down. And you have to send it to me in WhatsApp. I'll tell you what's a perspective. Just all of you feel, close your eyes, possible. Or open your eyes and keep your mind calm, write down. Write down, or write what, when you were 8 years or 9 years or 10 years, what was your dream? What your life is going to be? 8 or 9 or 10 in childhood, what was your dream? Don't come from fear. No, whatever their childhood dream is. In the dream, you wanted to become a general. Or in the dream, you wanted a beautiful house. Or your dream as an 8-10 years old girl, you wanted to become an astronaut. Or you wanted to become the prime minister of the country. Whatever it is, don't write down what is your dream at childhood. Can you do that? Write down what is the dream in childhood. Don't operate from fear. No, drop fear. Alright, what was your dream? Please write down. In childhood, 8 to 10 years old, go back and write down. Right? Second, now please understand, just imagine, alright, today or one day, this day you're going to die. there's an earthquake or something happy, you're going to die. When you have only 24 hours to die, now you may be about 25 years or 30 or 35 years. Let us assume you're going to die today, and you're going to die. Now your dream, as a young boy or a young girl, you had a dream, all right, and you're going to die. Have you fulfilled the dream? Have you fulfilled the dream? And if you not fulfill the dream, they hang over on the trauma of your childhood. It interfere even at the time of death. And death will not come dancing to the person. So whatever childhood dream you had, without being afraid, write down. You are now 25 or 30 or 40 or 50, right? Now write down. Have you fulfilled those dreams? Have you fulfilled these desires? Right? Right? Have you fulfilled? And if you're going to die there, your death is not going to be very fulfilling. Keep this in mind. All right? Now, let this not happen in our life, sir. We are not going to die today, so don't worry. Let this not happen, sir. Let us all now lead our life so that we can reach our dream. Let us lead our life. We are going to reach our dream. And to reach our dream, what's that you should do? To reach our dream, what should you do? So let it not be when you're going death, hey, I have not fulfilled my dreams. What should you do? Let us not die in a way where our dream is not fulfilled. If you got this, you can fulfill your dreams. Now, what is going to be the first step you're going to take? Please write down what the first step you're going to take. Now pause for a moment, okay? Having paused now what I'm going to take, keep a paper and pencil with you. It's a boot camp. You have to work it out. Take paper and pencil with you. Now, I'm going to teach you what is write down emoting marathon. Very powerful tool. It's an emoting marathon. You have to emote on a paper and pencil. What was your dreams? What was your goal? What are your goals? What is your bucket list? Your bucket list may be going to Switzerland, climbing Mount Everest. Write down your dreams, your goals, not only childhood, even now. Your bucket list, whatever you have, without fear, please write down. Just emote it on paper. You can pause it later on, but just listen. You can emote it, all that. Alright, now what? Don't think of the last end. Oh, I want to become an astronaut. Maybe now it is not possible for you to become an astronaut, but write down. Alright? Alright, please write down. Now don't think about the last step. Alright, I want to become the Prime Minister, or I want to climb Mount Everest, and you are 50 years old. Don't think the last step, then you will start worrying right now. So in emoting, write down all, please. Right? Now think of the first step you need to take. Your first step, you want to climb Mount Everest, what is the first step you have to do? You have to make yourself fit. You have to go to a training camp. Alright? Keep the right first step. When you write the first step, next as you emote in the paper, now decide whether you want your goal on the list or not. In childhood, you want to become an astronaut. Now you are 50 years or 55 years. You can't become an astronaut. So delete that. You delete that. You wanted to become a heroine as a young heroine. Now you are 40 years. You can't become a young heroine. You can be a mother's role. So delete. Or else it'll start worrying you and you feel betrayed. So therefore, what is the first step you take? That is one. Right? Now, certain things you cannot take. So know how to delete it. Clear it. Delete. I can't do this. First step only I can't. Astronaut I can't. I want to become 100 meters in Olympics. You are 35 years or 45 years. So delete it off. So you are doing clearing. Now creating. Now having done, your certain things will be left. It will be left. And what you do, now create 3 columns. 1 column in Excel sheet, 3 columns you create. On paper, write down 3 columns. 1 column, write down happiness in the co-note, happiness. Another is health. Another column is money. Having deleted what is not possible, still having the dreams, deleting. Now what you have done, 1 column health, another column happiness and money. Write 3 columns. Now tell whether this dream you want to fulfill, is happiness 1 to 10, how much it is going to give. Health, this fulfilling this 1 to 10, how your health is going to be. 10 is the highest, 1 is the least. And money, 10 is the highest, 1 is the least. Whether it's going to give you money. See, for example, right now, I was traveling. I'm 65, even though I'm 4th Dan, right, because of COVID-19's traveling. While I was traveling, definitely I was happy, but health was getting affected. Right? Health was getting affected. And now in COVID-19 time, now, right, I'm not traveling. I've come to my ideal weight, my dream weight. It was 71 kgs. I'm now 70 kgs, thanks to Twin Health. All right, which diet which I got into Twin Health there by Muhammad Malik. All right, leave all that. So that time traveling, why my health would have been affected. All right, money also has one. Now COVID-19, what I have done is online workshops. In online workshop, I put now, tell me, I'm working very hard. Right, now happiness, how much is it? I'll write 1 to 10. So I've given 9 because I'm staying in my ashram, doing a beautiful work recordings we have done. 9. My health is also improving because ashram food, home food, which is there. I may have time for exercise, all right, and money also for my charitable causes I'm doing by online, all right. So I've given this 9, 9, 9. For some other things like this, you calibrate, please, your happiness, how much you're going to give, health you're going to give, money you're getting. Having calibrated, now which is the highest you're getting, take that as your priority. Take that as your priority. So this is how, when you have done emoting technique, or else people's mind is ruminating, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. Instead of that, emote, write down everything. What is the first step you have to take? And then you see, hey, I wanted to be 100 meters or Olympic champion or a national champion. Now I'm 45 years, I can't be. So delete it. Don't go on ruminating, delete it. Having deleted, arrive at your age, what you can do, then calibrate your happiness. How is going to be scale of 1 to 10? Health, how is going to be 1 to 10? And money, how is going to be held to 1 to 10? And whichever is higher, whichever points you are, take that as the priority and take the first step. Take the first step. Is this clear? Right? This is a wonderful technique, and you have to post it in my WhatsApp, which I'll tell you. When you made the 3 columns, in each column you would have different goals. Which is the highest you got here in health, highest in money, highest in happiness. That should be your urgent and important goal. Right? Urgent and important goal. Okay? This is mind-boggling if you do it, please see. Now, having put that, now with this, now having done the emoting technique, now what should be your mindset now? A warrior's mindset I want. Alright? What should be the mindset? Look at this keynote, please. I want you, all of you, to look at this keynote. Please look at this keynote. It's a very powerful keynote. Please listen very clearly. If you understand this, your whole life will change. Alright, this is the warrior's approach. Now Maxwell Maltz, right, his psycho-cybernetics was formed. He was a surgeon, a plastic surgeon. He felt people's self-esteem is very low when their face was ugly. So therefore, he did plastic surgery to make them feel good. Then he found out, hey, this physically they made the good, psychologically they are still feeling miserable. So therefore, he helped in changing that. And then he created a principle called psycho-cybernetics. See, in a missile, you have missile, when it's put the target, what to hit, and says that plane has to be hit, you hit, it works on a cybernetic principle. That missile will go towards the plane, even the plane may go here and there, it goes towards and hit. So this is called cybernetic principle. Alright, now I'm going to explain to you, listen very attentively, you can always rewind this video and hear it. Alright, first, all of you, there's a cybernetic principle, all of you should have inspiring thought. Please understand, it's an inspiring thought. See, thought is like this. Thought is like this. If a knife is there, you throw the knife on the top. Then you say, remain quiet. A hurt or bad thought or upset thought, negative thought, you throw it on the sky. Then it will ultimately fall on you or fall on somebody else. So thought, negative thought, upsetting thought, diffident thought will go, it will hit you. But if you take a positive thought, kind thought, you put it in the air, it will go and it will like flowers and it will fall and land like a fragrant flower. So to manage your thought is very important. Ya matihi sa matihi. Ya matihi sa gatihi, says the Veda. As you're thinking, so is going to be the thing, your direction. Man ke haare haar hai, man ke jeete jeet. Kabir says, mind says, I have lost, I have lost. Mind says, I have gained, achieved, you have won. So therefore, right, this mind should be first positive, proactive mind you should have. Mind is nothing but thoughts. Mind is nothing but thoughts. Right? So you should have inspiring thought. That's why I'll tell you in Cold Sunday, when you get up in the morning, it should be a wonderful adventure this morning. You should get up with that passion. So a powerful why has to be attained. To get a powerful why, please, if you don't discover when you get up in the morning, I have nothing to do. Pajama face you will have. Alright. So when you get up in the morning, something to achieve if your goal is clear. So everybody has to discover why am I living? What is the purpose? There's a beautiful Urdu shairi which says, ख्वाहिश ऐसी करो कि आसमान तक जा सको, मगर दुआ कई ऐसी करो को खुदा को पा सको. यूं तो जीने के लिए फल बहुत कम है, जीवो ऐसा हर फल जिंदगी पा सको, हर फल जिंदगी पा सको. He says, right, aspire to reach the highest, but don't forget to experience God in life. Life is very short, squeeze the moment with joy. So therefore, have inspiring thoughts. Right? First positive, then only get out of the bed with passion. Then, see, that should lead to incantation. Incantation is like a mantra. I can, I will. Right? Incantation, I can. So when the incantation is mantra, it is like a great affirmations, which I'll be telling you. I'll be giving you rituals. Right? So morning rituals, afternoon rituals, sleeping rituals, waking rituals. I'll be telling you sacred rituals. Incantations means positive affirmations. Right? So inspiring thought, you should hold it in incantation. For example, I give an incantation. Day by day, in every way, I am more and more healthy, wealthy, loving, blissful, enlightened and serving. I give this information. Therefore, COVID-19 time also 6,000 people every day we are serving. Alright? Alright? So therefore, incantation. Alright? Next is active imagination. You have to have imaginative power. If you want to become a champion, you want to reach your goal, your brain should imagine. In yoga, we call vikalpa. Hey, imagine. Right? Imagination is the material for creativity. So, right, Boris Becker, when he won the Wimbledon as the youngest person, and somebody asked Boris Becker, and 3 times he won the Wimbledon, he says, before I won the Wimbledon, many times, hundreds of times, I imagined that I have won Wimbledon, he says. 3 times he won, and the youngest take. So sports people know how the end in view they imagine. So if you want to become rich, imagine you are rich. Only imagination not enough. Then you have to act. But that apart, you have to imagine and keep it powerful, sir. Active imagination. See this? Then that should lead to a belief. Belief is nothing but certainty. Right? A sense of certainty. I will reach my goal. I will accomplish, sir. Many people are not even graduates. Like Steve Jobs. All this. Even Rabindranath Tagore was not a graduate. Alright? So you have a deep belief. Shraddhavan labate jnanam, Krishna says. Have a belief. Now that belief should create vibrations. Now, they should create vibration. Now I'm talking to you, to an empty hall I'm talking right now. I'm used to thousands of people. But I say, hey, it's going to thousands of people. So therefore the vibration of positivity I should create. Because there's a law of attraction works when you create positive. Have you seen drunkards will attract drunkards? Drug addicts will attract drug addicts. Loving people will attract loving. It's called the law of attraction. So you have to create vibrations, sir. See the channel? And vibration should magnetize your conscious mind and subconscious mind. It should magnetize it. It should be charged. All right, so therefore magnetize conscious, and that should connect, see the arrow, that should connect to super cosmic intelligence. All right, there's a cosmic intelligence that will tune to cosmic intelligence. In Sanskrit it's called Pratibimba Nyaya, in a different context, but don't bother about that. Right, when it connects to super cosmic consciousness, then that connection to the super cosmic consciousness, right, will connect to right situations and right people. When I wanted to build this mandir here, right situation, I never knew people at all. All right, and right people came, right situation, because I had inspiring thoughts, had incantation, had active imaginations, and I made the belief I can believe. All right, it's not a limiting belief. It's a very powerful belief. Then that create vibration, magnetization, connect to the super cosmic intelligence, and the right connections which happens here, and right people. This creates magic. This creates magic. All right. Now, Marshall Maltz doesn't say this, but I am adding to it. Okay. Now, what Marshall Maltz says has this as a framework. He is a plastic surgeon. Right. He did surgery, good external image. So people feel better factor, they feel better factor. So he did, people had accidents, he did plastic surgery, they feel better. He thought that's a solution. Then he found still incomplete. Then he realized, Maxwell Maltz realized, there's an internal image people have. Of one day, negative image they have of regrets, resentment and righteousness. A lot of regrets, this didn't happen, this didn't happen, this didn't happen. Lot of resentments. Righteousness means getting stuck to their point of view, being very right in what they think, right? So that was an internal mask. So he recreated a positive image and reconstructed, please understand, construction, all right, when he changed that image, it became a creative experience. And with that internal image good, he found changes, sir. You want to reach the goal? Then I told the previous slide, inspiring thoughts, incantation, all the previous. He did that, and then cybernetic principle is a missile. When target is given, or I hit that plane, the missile goes towards the plane, even though the plane can go here and there. So he says your brain works like this. I assure you, try this. You want to reach your goal? You keep this, sir, into perspective, and you keep this into perspective. With this, you have done an emotive therapy. We have also said health, wealth, money, happiness have said down, removed the eliminated unimportant things, which is called clearing. Now you create. Now create here. Become a winner here before you become a winner outside. Is it clear? With this champion's mindset, with this warrior's approach, a spiritual warrior, why I am saying this, I'll tell you. With a spiritual warrior's approach, what you need to do, I want you to, everybody to create a gold card. You create in your own way, create a card, laminate the card. Before you laminate, write down, what is your goal, your dreams. And in the dreams, what? Keep your physical goal, emotional goal, intellectual goal, financial goal, and spiritual goal. 5 goals I want you to rate columns. Financial goal, physical goal, emotional goal, intellectual, because learning goal you should have. Because the way technology is going, for example, I'm not used to the online technology. All right, now I'm getting used to it. So you have to be always have a learning goal. So write down these 4 goals, please see. Right, and in this you write your immediate goals, your aspiration goals. For example, wealth. Money, what is your immediate goal? In 1 month or in 2 months, I should earn 2 lakhs rupees or 3 lakhs. Write down, that's an immediate goal. Little be little challenging, but write down. Then cybernetics principle you apply. Write down this immediate goal, whatever your goal is. This year, the goal is 5 crores I have to earn. Write down this goal. See, for example, my goal was I had a thing, or I have to be the 4th Dan. Actually, before it was only black belt. All right, and at this age of 64, that time, or 63, I got my black belt. It was very, very difficult in my system. I'm one of the rare persons who got a black belt. All right, when I reached that goal, and I had an aspiration goal, When I joined, I asked my martial art teacher, Ramesh, his name is, who's 9th Dan, can I reach 4th Dan? 4th Dan was unbelievable. Black belt was only is not possible. Right. But I had immediate gold black belt. Then I had an aspiration gold. And now I am the 4th belt now. So what I am saying, write your immediate goal, 1 crore this year. Your aspiration can be 10 crores or 20 crores in a year. So write your immediate goals and your aspiration goals. Little challenging. It should be not unrealistic. Write down this and write down. Then before you go to sleep, you should write, hey, my goal is this. Then give affirmations. Then break it up, what I have told you. Break it up and will help you further. And very thought only, I'll charge, I'm going to go towards it. You will be able to do it. Please understand? So I want you to write a gold card today. Write down here all these 5. And then other side you write down your immediate goals and aspiration goals. Alright, you write down, say for example, I had an aspiration goal when I was hardly about 25 years. I have to author 100 books. As a 25 years person, I was 24, I was giving discourses on Bhagavad Gita. I had a goal, I should write 100 books. I don't know why I had. That's my samskara. Now I have authored 118 books in different languages. I have reached the goal. My students know in my room I write down my goals. Alright, coming to 70 kgs when I was 86 was practically impossible. 72 was my goal. Aspiration, now I'm 70 kgs. And I was 86, I tried all, it didn't work. Thanks to Malik and the twin, this one diet, which I'm able to do that. So please, I want you to keep that into perspective, right? So write down this, that's one action I want you to do. And when the moment you're finished, you have to say, I have created the goal and put in the WhatsApp message there, right? Now, I want now an affirmation. We call this nyasa. In the Hindu culture, Indian culture, we have different nyasas, right, to do that. It is a form of affirmation. You keep your hand, all of you keep your hand here on the top of your head and say, I am always blissful in life. Because happy champions, I'm going to tell, right? You have to be happy champions. I am always blissful in life. Create that inspiring thought. I'm always blissful in life. I am blissful. Put in present tense. I am blissful. And the brain by cybernetic principle is going to go towards that. So I'm always blissful. Before you go to sleep and when you get up in the morning, keep your hand. I'm always blissful in life. I'm always blissful in life. I'll tell you afterwards how to do. Give that affirmation. Magnetize it. Your subconscious mind will believe it. When the subconscious mind believes it, it goes towards the target. So therefore, I'm always blissful in life. Anandoham, Anandoham, Sukhoham, it is called in Sanskrit. I'm always, this is one nyasa I want to do, right? You have to do one nyasa, keep this, then please understand, now what I've told you is Vichara Shuddhi is a practice in spirituality. Vichara Shuddhi means cleansing your thoughts is a practice. So what is the cleansing you do? Have inspiring thoughts. Incantation, I told you the cybernetic principle. Incantation, use imagination, magnetize it, change your belief system, change your vibration. Now this is all Vichara Shuddhi, cleansing of your thoughts. You have all ruminating mind, this goal, that goal I want. No, you did an emoting technique, emoted, then you say what I'm going to start, not working, delete it, clear it, creating. This is Vichara Shuddhi. Clearing and creating. When I give a discourse also, before I give, I clear it. So many tensions will be there, work tensions, 6,000 people you have to do, some great problem. I clear all this and say I'm going to create a powerful discourse. Clear it and I create it. Do clearing and creating. This is Vichara Shuddhi, sir. I told you, bad thoughts is a knife thrown, it will hit you. Good thoughts is flowers thrown, it will fall on you. That control, and therefore keep this. This is called Vichara Shuddhi. Everybody should work on cleansing the mind, because as you sow, so you reap. As you think, so you become. Right? Nightingale, Earl Nightingale gives a beautiful example. It is like a field. In field, the field doesn't care what you sow. If you sow poisonous seeds, it will bring poisonous plants. If you seed mango seeds, it will bring mango thing. The ground field does not care, but you need to nourish it. So your mind is like a field. Poisonous thoughts, it will grow poisonous herbs. Happy and mango thoughts, good thoughts, it will grow. So this is Vichara Shuddhi. Is this clear? Then I want your rituals. I'll tell you, rituals should create habits and it should lead to your goals. Rituals should create habits and it should lead to your goal. Now, every day I'll be giving you one ritual. Now, is a sleep ritual. I told you in sleep, you don't do anything, but the greatest repair work happens in sleep. As Zen people says, doing nothing, the spring comes and the grass grows by itself. So lot of youngsters are careless about sleep. Up to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock they work, and in the morning they'll not be able to get up at all. So therefore, please sleep early. 9:30 to 10 is the maximum you should go to sleep. Have that control, sir. Why? And in that sleep, get into alpha state. Sleep gets into alpha. In alpha is a very calm state of mind. In a calm state of mind, any goal you imagine, any affirmation, it will go to the subconscious mind. Subconscious mind doesn't think. Subconscious mind only acts. It doesn't think and only acts. Alright, so therefore when you go to sleep there, please understand, I want you to do a sleep ritual. What is a sleep? First, I want all affirmations. I tell you, the affirmation, see your goal card, I'm going to reach this goal, I have reached this goal, I have reached this goal. Your aspiration goal and your immediate goal. Read the goal card, give this affirmation, incantation, say I can, right? With God's blessings I can. You do this. So, but an alpha state, if you do, when you're calm, it's good because you're cooling yourself down. Then, lot of people sleep is disturbed because I'll talk to you tomorrow of toxicity. There's a lot of toxicity. I'll talk tomorrow on that. The next session I'll do. What you do when you go to sleep to make your sleep deep, to the pillow on the bed, please, I want you to energize the pillow. Touch your hand on the pillow and then chant Om. Or any mantra or whatever religion you belong to, tell God to bless that pillow and talk to the pillow. Hey, give me sleep, give me deep sleep. You will give me deep sleep and you will wake me up at 5 a.m. in the morning. And tomorrow I'll tell you why you have to get up at Brahma Muhurta 5 a.m. Because all champions get up early. Lot of creative things happen in the morning. The birds, chirp in the morning, the flowers bloom in the morning, and lot of creative work can happen. Champions get up in the morning, sir. Lazy people don't get up in the morning. So therefore, tell the pillow, chant Om mantra or any prayer and tell the pillow, like, give me a deep sleep. Bless me. You are blessing me with deep sleep. Right? Put me to sleep there. And having put there and make me up at 5 o'clock a.m. Make me, because champions get up in the morning and do the best time. So I want you to tell your pillow as a sleep ritual. So what is a sleep ritual? Understand what is your goal. You need to tell that because your brain is in a calm state, alpha state. Then you are talking to the pillow, you are lying down, you are giving affirmations, and then I want you to go into a meditative sleep called Yoga Nidra. You are lying down on the bed. When you are lying down on the bed, take a deep breath. When you take a breath from ear to ear, simple method, prana, inhale, then exhale through your mouth or nose, and as you exhale, feel sleep is blessing you, sleep is blessing you, sleep is blessing you. It's called Prasanna Prana or Yoga Nidra. So take a deep breath, you are lying on the bed. Either to the mouth or to nose, and feel an energy is filling every cell of your being. It's charging every cell in deep sleep called Yoga Nidra. Again, take deep breath. Again, exhale through your mouth or nose and feel. Now I want you to imagine and go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Then after you can stop and just gently tell yourself, every part of my body is sleeping, relax, sleeping, relax, sleeping, relax. Incantation, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti. Don't allow your thoughts to go here and there. Just say Shanti. Again, take a deep breath and do. And slowly you'll go into sleep. Somebody you have little more difficulty in going to sleep. Having done that, what you do? 100. Take a deep breath. And every time you take a deep breath, you start getting to peak experience. Then 100. Exhale. Take a deep breath. When you exhale, 99, 98, 97, 96. When the mind gets bored counting, you'll go to sleep. But every time deep inhalation is prana, prasanna prana. And prasanna prana is your deep inhalation. I'm going to peak experience. When you exhale, filling your pet in sleep. And it's still difficult, count up 10. Every exhale, count backward. You will just get sleep, sir. But you must get up at 5 a.m. Please see, is it clear? Action points now. The action points. That's why I said this is a boot camp. The action point, please make a note clearly. You have to have a gold card, physical, emotional, intellectual, financial, spiritual goals. Right? Immediate goals, aspiration goals you have to write. Now I want 7 to 9 in the evening PM, 7 PM to 9 PM, WhatsApp group our staff will open, and then you have to say, created my gold card. Because I'm going to see this. You will not be able to, that only 7 to 9 PM it will be open. Alright? And you write, created my gold cards. Right? Created my goals. That's all I want you to send today. And then also send, I'm committed to get up at 5 a.m. 2 things you write down. Right? Created my gold cards and with written, I'm committed to get up at 5 a.m. Right? That's all I have to see. I'll be seeing your WhatsApp group. 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at night, evening, it will be open. Okay? Now quickly summarize. You should arrive at the why for your goals to be inspiring. Now, why should you get up? Why do you want to read the goals? For example, I have a goal. If I'm 65, I'm still youthful. I have a goal. I want to create 10 lakhs teachers on Bhagavad Gita. 10 lakhs teachers without knowing Sanskrit also. This is an aspiration goal. Immediate goal is I want to train people who are taking ordinary workshops. So that will inspire me to get up. So if there is no why I should get up, why I should live, Viktor Frankl, in his book called Man in Search of Meaning, he says, if you have no meaning, your life is gone, he says. So you have to arrive, why you have to get up. Then with the goal setting technique and all the boot camp technique which I'll tell you, you will achieve your goal. Magnetize yourself. So therefore, you should arrive why your goal. And goal should be inspiring. When you get up, there must be, oh my God, a wonderful day. It's a field for me for activity should have. Don't justify and create, but create. I don't give an example. Don't justify. Oh, it is not possible. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है. No. I can create success. You have to come. Don't justify. Successful people are possibility thinker. Show example I told you. Send to Africa. Possibility. Always be a possibility thinker, sir. Alright. Next, summarizing. Emoting marathon. Lot of people have so many goals and they're confused. So emote and write down. I told you emoting marathon. Then the mindset of a champion is what? Psycho-cybernetics. Maxwell Maltz should be the goal setting. Alright. Then 6 is power of affirmations. I'm always blissful in life. And 7th I told you sleep ritual. Please make a note. Alright. Now the final message what I want to give you. Cans create success, can'ts create failure. Please write down and bat this. Cans create success. All successful champions come from I can. All failures I can't. Now, a spiritual warrior's approach is this. Listen carefully. Information is not knowledge. Information is not knowledge. If you have taken all this information, is not knowledge. Knowledge, when applied, becomes skill. When knowledge is applied, becomes skill. Skill leads to efficiency. And when you sustain and improve, that is efficiency. So information is not knowledge. Information applied is knowledge. And knowledge therefore becomes skill. And skill leads to efficiency. And therefore Krishna says, Yogaha karmasu kaushalam. Yoga in the Gita is calm mind. Then apply karmasu. Keep the calm mind, apply. Then kaushalam he says. it is efficiency, right? So last final word, goal without a plan is just a wish. Somebody's quote I'm writing, goal without a plan is just a wish. Now I want you to write in the WhatsApp, I will do. All right, and whatever I have told you, please do that. Okay, say wow, get inspired, get motivated, be a champion, but a happy champion. All right, I want you to big. See you in the next video.
Writing.